How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pigeon. My name's Andy Bumatai,
And I'm James Money.
and we're going to turn on those lights in the back of James here
Yeah.
because you look kind of low energy without them.
I'm lost.
What do
I'm
you
lost
think?
in space.
Yeah, and look how I can do it. I can turn them on from right here. So I'm going to turn this
I have an
on,
idea.
this on.
I have an
this-
idea.
What's that?
All my thoughts are illuminating.
Oh, my thoughts are illuminating. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's better, I think. Anyway, how's it? And a little bit of traffic on the way in, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't like traffic. It's just
Papi
busy.
Cheney, mahalo for resubscribing. Thank you, bro. So traffic.
It was just busy. There's more cars than usual, so I couldn't. I like to fly up the hill coming here, so
My dad used to say that. Hey, when I drive, I'll fly.
so I couldn't fly. It was just going with the flow of the traffic.
Rick says, timeless but never late. Asshole. Oh, mahalo nui loa. How's it, Mad Statter? Oh, aloha kako from Seattle. And there's Miles coming in from Boston. How's it, Gengi? Hand pink waving. Oh, there. Oh, did you do the, oh, you know what? That reminds me. Maybe I should check if I have my alerts on because, the reason I sometimes don't have them on is because to make certain adjustments, I have to turn them off.
Oh,
Because if you imagine what you're looking at the screen here, it's layers, right? All this stuff that you see. And then it's like I turn that off. That's a layer that I'm turning off. And the alerts lay on top of everything else. So it looks like Miles just did a super chat because he's on, I'm guessing it's super chat because he's on YouTube there. Yeah. Oh. I was looking right at the icon. I couldn't think of it. Click and eyes the thumbs up if can. Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you, Matt Stanner. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. And there's, who's this? Christine Echkowski Griffin. How's it from South Carolina? Ooh. Namaste Sen says, always in the right place at the right time. That's all right there. Ooh, and then Elaine saying, aloha no from Pensacola. Hey, how's it, Gary? Oh, look at that. Now you got to help me pronounce that.
it says Manuel also found out.
is
Happy
that?
birthday in Samoan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's your birthday. That's right. And we're going to be at the
Stand up Honolulu.
tonight,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Now, the time, you said there might be a...
Well, it starts at 7:30.
Okay.
I know normally he starts his show at 8, but when I looked at the poster today, I was like, hey, that says 7:30.
Well, I'm glad because had 8 in my mind. And, I'm
Whenever you show up is when you can go up.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be your opening act. So, I don't like come on in the middle of your set. You know what I'm saying? Woo. No, it wasn't a super chat, but it could be. Oh, okay, Miles, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And Papi Cheney, mahalo for resubscribing, my brother. And look at that. He's tossing out the blanket of aloha to so many right there. Ooh, Miles rocking the... Now he's on LinkedIn. Ooh. He was on YouTube. Now he's on LinkedIn because at 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, we are on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch,
Facebook,
and
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Boom. Thank you so much.
Simulblast.
Yeah, I get confused because it says the restream goes you're on 8 platforms because 3 of them are Facebooks. Andy, Andrew, and the Facebook group, and then on YouTube it's Andrew. It's
Daily Pigeon.
Daily Pigeon Show and Daily Pigeon.
Oh.
There's 2. One is Daily Pigeon, but it's not monetized, which, by the way, is the pro tip. If you want to watch the reruns without commercials. Yeah, we're that's a new thing that we're trying to get going. Yeah. Okay, let's see. James, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I know that. Why? Because,
never finished, that's why. Still during the birthday.
No, it's not that. It's that, Devin did this on purpose because you never say why to one Samoan.
Nice.
Look, she goes, oh yeah? Why?
Oh, she thinks she tough, eh?
Hey,
Tucson.
Bettina Jones. Hey, how's it from Tucson, Mr. Islands? Okay. Hey, Bettina, let me know what your old stomping grounds is, and maybe we have a a video that goes through your old neighborhood. We don't have them all, but we get plenty. So let us know, okay? And welcome to, and you are now Hamajang Gang.
Ooh, certified.
Certified, because all you got to do is post.
Yep.
I know. Okay. Oh, and Namaste Sen says happy birthday. We're going to do a lot of happy birthdays here. Hey, and Deborah Casey Jones. Aloha, Andy and James from Kentucky. Ooh, nice shirt, Andy. Oh, mahalo.
That is a nice shirt.
This is
Duke?
it's like Duke Hanamoka and the old surfboards and all that. If you can see it, you know. Here, let's go to the shirt cam.
Boom.
Dude, see. That's brother with the big long boards and stuff.
Yeah, I like the color too.
I was wearing this one day, and I had a guy come up and offer to buy it off me.
Really?
Right? I gotta have that shirt. That's how we started the conversation. I gotta have that shirt. You know, bro, we're in the middle of Bishop Street. But you think for $20 I can take off my shirt, walk home, you know, the kind taran. My shirtless day is kind of over. You know what I'm saying?
Miles.
Oh, Miles, no, come on. That wasn't a hint, my brother. Hey, thank you so much, though. Hey, you. Look at that. That Shiba dog saying, hey, you. Greeting joyful. If you're on YouTube, you would see the sticker, but it doesn't translate over to here. Hey, Jody Lynn Arakaki says, happy Easter. And hey, Garrett Young.
Hey, got it.
Getting good. Ooh, and there's our front row hottie right there, Felicia. Hey, aloha and James and gang. Happy birthday, James. There we go. Chris, Hawaii very own Abbott and Costello.
Hey, Abbott!
You know, I read somewhere that was it Abbott's voice? No, who was the kind of whiny one?
Costello, right?
Costello. Well, yeah, he spoke like that because they started on radio and their voices sounded too much alike. So they said you got to make your voice different. So he came up with that.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh. Hi from Honolulu, Hawaii. Thank you, Garrett.
Gee.
Appreciate it. Ooh, you never know where Miles will appear from.
It's fast.
And you are not the first to say that. Okay, let's see else you get here. Rick, one more happy birthday to James. Yeah, we should start counting them. How's that? Jacob Hill, how are you, brother? With the J. Look at that. Just rocking the J because there's 3 of them, you know.
Oh.
He's junior and his son is the 3rd.
Oh.
Ooh, and a Watts 45. There we are. Carla Jean Costa. Aloha from Astoria, Oregon. From Waianae.
Hey, West
get
Side.
up. West Side. Carla. Have we seen Carla here before? I don't seem to remember.
Usually when we get somebody new, it's usually on Facebook.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, it is on Facebook.
Yeah.
This is on Facebook. Well, guess what? Waianae girl, C. Ryder. I have a Waianae video. Let me know if you're gonna be around. Maybe we'll play that for you. Okay, let me know. Yeah. Haolilahanau, James. Hope I spelled it right. Yeah. This is a spelling-free zone, Stephen. And speaking of Waianae, right there, Carla. See, Carla. This is Carla, right? And then Stephen is also from Waianae. Oh, happy birthday, James. There we go. Kulika says, happy birthday, lot of that. Gonna get him. In the Beatles singing voice to James, you say it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. There we go. Okay. Wow. Remember, a member of the gang, Mahalo Nui, lived in Honolulu, surfed and canoe paddle Waikiki and Diamond Head back in the day. Well, maybe did you see the opening video that we were playing? Bettina, I got to make sure to say that.
Yeah.
I want to say Bettany, but it's Bettina.
Also says she lived in Makiki.
Makiki. Okay, well let's see if we can dig something up from the Makiki side, because it's hard to find video on Waikiki.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let's do that. Okay, but anyway, there we go. Am I at the bottom yet? No, more happy birthdays to James. Ooh.
Oh, Matt Statter almost I'm 48 now.
Oh yeah, where did Mad Statter James? You turning 7 squared this? Oh, you
Yeah.
guys, what is that? 49.
Yeah.
Whew, how I did
Almost.
that, right? Oh, here Nani says spelled water on my keyboard, but
Oh.
before was it sub? Oh,
Spilled water on a keyboard?
spilled. I thought it said spelled. Spilled water on my keyboard just before going live. Phew, more better now. Oh, okay. That's Nani Aloha. She's one of our moderationists, along with C Honda, and Ware and Devon, right? And just before,
It's always just before the live.
right, that always happens. She spilled water on her keyboard. There's a little iPad Mini here, and it's exclusively her texts. We call it the Bat Phone. Okay. Oh, and look, looks like she made it. Here she is. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so I tell you what, looks like we kind of, yeah. Oh yeah, off the lip. Oh yeah. Oh, you saw that last off the lip. Mean, huh, that one. The old style wider boards. Ah, you are a surfer. Off the lip. I don't think they call it that now. They call it snap or hack. You know, mean hack off the top. We used to call it off the lip.
Yeah. That phrase I remember.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this. 48. Ooh, you still a kid. Was it Hawaiian volcanic water that you spilled on your keyboard, Nani? Showing my 70 years. Yes, I'll be 70 in December, Bertina. So know what's up. Skipper Shark Roll. Look at this. Here's somebody new too coming in from Facebook. How's it?
I cannot do that with my hands.
What's that? Oh, you mean that's what we used to call it. Captain Honolulu.
Lost plenty of flexibilities.
Oh, there we go. Captain Honolulu right there. That could be a picture of actually, now that I look at it, wait a minute. Oh, I got all excited. You saw that? Oh, look at this. Is that Captain Honolulu himself?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay,
From Oregon.
Let's play our first editorialized news thing. And this is kind of interesting because it's spring cleaning. Right?
Maybe Nani can pay attention.
Well, you'll get that joke when you see the first one here. Check this out here. Okay. Oh, how's it from Oregon? Oh, there we go. Skipper Shark Row is coming in from Oregon. But anyway, check this out. Pay attention, Nani.
Cleaning, and did you know there's a right way and a wrong way to clean a TV or computer to monitor?
Jamie Tucker shows us mistakes people often make when it comes to cleaning their tech gear.
Not that long ago, TV screens were made of glass, and you could use just about any glass cleaner to get rid of smudges. Not anymore. Today's televisions have a reflective coating, and cleaning them the wrong way could permanently damage the screen. So we're going to turn off the TV, clean it without making these common mistakes.
You know, see that computer over there? When I first bought it, it came with a special rag to wipe it with because that is non-reflective.
It's kind of like your glasses. It comes with that little cloth that they give you.
Yeah, but it's not the regular wipey cloth that you get for, it's something else.
Oh, my cat likes to clean the screen. She goes up to it and she starts doing this.
Mistake number 1, overkill cleaning. Using liquid when it may only need a good dusting with a soft cloth. Mistake number 2, using paper towels. These can scratch sensitive screens and leave little bits of paper behind. Mistake number 3, using the wrong liquid. A cloth dampened with water may be all you need.
And tequila is bad too.
Really?
Yes.
Unless there's some stubborn fingerprints, if you can't get rid of a smudge, add just a tiny bit of mild dishwashing soap to the water, gently wipe, and then wipe again with a dry cloth. You could also pick up a cleaning spray meant for TV screens and computer monitors.
That will cost more than the monitor itself.
This cleaning spray from Austere contains no harsh chemicals. Mistake number 4, spraying a liquid directly onto the screen. Instead, spray the soft cloth and then wipe down the TV. Mistake number 5, using too much pressure. TV and computer monitors are delicate, and using too much elbow grease can easily damage the screen.
Samoan, all we know is pressure.
Forgetting the remotes. These carry lots of germs. Take the batteries out to keep the TV from turning on, and you can use an antibacterial cleaner like some of these alcohol wipes to sanitize it. And dust off the air vents. That'll let the television breathe a little bit. Once everything is dry, turn the TV back on. It's probably cleaner than it's ever been. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Ever.
Wow. That's what the tech.
You heard that too? I was like, wow, he loves that phrase. Like, that's what the tech. That's my title.
What the tech. Okay, so I have this. Should we play a Makiki video right now before I forget? What do you think?
There's more coming in. How's
Oh,
it from
look
Woodland
at this.
Hills?
Look, Joy Zapata. I don't think we've seen Joy here. We're getting a lot of new people here today. Hey, how's it? Woodland Hills, San Fernando Valley. I used to live in Woodland Hills.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I lived in Topanga first and then came down to Woodland Hills. What's that?
Read the rest of it.
Okay, Woodland Hills. I did your hair on the original Magnum PI. Time flies, doesn't it? Oh my. Well, so how's my hair now? I haven't touched it since you fixed it, Joy. Serious. It's just, it got gray, but it's, thank you, Joy. Oh, how nice. Well, are you still here in Hawaii? Oh, no, she's in San Fernando Valley. Because we have some projects coming up. We might need hair. Yeah, I know. There we go. Hey, Keone Nunes coming in. How's it, James Money and all the Hamajang gang from Overcast, Kolklan.
Sounds right to me.
I'll go with it. We will only be able to stay a while I got to renew my driver's license. Woo! So,
New picture.
yeah, that's one of my jokes when I had cancer. You know, I said, thanks to cancer, I'm finally the weight I've been putting on my driver's license all these years. Do they weigh you in Thailand, I wonder? Oh, okay, Kaden, but wasn't trying to clean it. Oh, I know, Nani was catching the hint right there. Okay. Oh, let's hail to thee, Stephen X. And also we have another gal whose name I just forgot.
It's not
From Waianae.
Bettina.
Wasn't Bettina.
No.
It was anyway. Yeah, we have another Waianae girl here. How's that? Ooh. Hi, Joy. Was it Joy? Oh yeah, Jody Lynn Arakaki is just saying hi to my hairstylist. No boo boo. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna try to do this the unclunky way. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this. This is our Makiki video, and it's apropos because it's all about Thursday. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So Bettina, this goes to you, Makiki girl.
Wasn't supposed to go this way. When I met you yesterday, I didn't need you next to me. Am I the kind that you expected me to be? It's getting a little warm. Crack the window, please. I'll pump the gas if you run inside. Grab a couple tall boys and a honey pie. And yesterday is far away, and tomorrow you'll be gone. It wasn't supposed to go this way. Sweet, 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 sweet Thursday. more out on the highway in a dusty storm. Two lonesome losers in a stolen dream, headed straight for nowhere in a suicide machine. If you see the lights flashing, push the pedal down. Over the border, they can't get us there. Between the two of us, we'll make it if we share. And yesterday is far away, and tomorrow you'll be gone. It wasn't supposed to go this way. Sweet, 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 sweet Thursday.
There you go, girlfriend. Ooh, Makiki. Yeah. And you know what? Things have changed a little, I'm guessing, since you left. And this next news clip that we are about to editorialize brings that front and center. Now, I don't know if you've ever bought a lei. Merry Monarchs coming up, graduations, and of course on birthdays and such. Check out this clip.
If you're planning on picking up a lei anytime soon, and
She's
got
wearing
weddings,
one.
graduations, so much going on, well, be prepared for a bit of a sticker shocks moment as we head into the peak season.
I'm with a halal preparing for Merry Monarch and a lei shop owner who tell me the recent storms impacted the supply.
Wow.
Woo!
Listen to that bass.
Hula Halal o Kamuala is one of 23 halal heading to Hilo next week to compete in the prestigious Merry Monarch Festival. Flawless execution of their hula is a must, but the flowers and lei they wear are equally important because they are judged on them.
It's one of the basic things that they do look at. We use the flowers that go with the songs that we do.
And he says fake flowers are not an option. I'm told finding flowers for 30-plus dancers is always a challenge. But they say this year it's been especially difficult to acquire the crown flowers and maile they need.
About a month ago, there was the rain came down and the wind, and we were all panicking, like trying to figure out what flowers, because it damaged the flowers.
Thankfully, Kamana'o says they were able to secure what they needed straight from the source, saving a ton of money. Because mailele alone are pricey.
Right now it's 60.
I met
$60 for a mailele.
Wow.
What?
with Lynn's lei shop manager, Tony Nguyen. He says maile is getting harder to find with each passing year.
It doesn't help that next week is Merry Monarch and everything, so it
What's
creates
his hair?
a high demand. And then right now
High
it's prom
demand
season.
hair.
Says demand for rare and
But no,
fragrant
look at the
flowers
prices when
is
they show
always
up.
high.
Of course, everyone wants that hard to get.
Look,
Wow. 55.
55.
80.
Does that say 80?
The pink one.
The pink one is 80, and
Yeah.
underneath to that, what is that?
40.
$40? Wow, look at this. Bettina. No way! What? Pocoliti, $60. Yeah. Kinako sounds very upset about the price of those leis.
Flower like pikaki,
Definitely.
pakalana, kukunokala, all those hard stuff.
According to Nguyen, the recent storm damaged a local pikake farm that supplies his shop.
The waters came down, like a lot is flooding on his property, and the wind caused his plants to tip over. So, not too sure how you remedy that.
He says they're praying for a lot of sunshine and warmer weather. Nguyen tells me that prices will
her
be
showing
going
off,
up
eh?
in about a month,
$200
especially
on her
for
head.
high-demand items like pikake
I bet she had to give
and
it back. It's like the the Oscars. You just wear it for the piece, and then you got to give them back.
Like, don't break it.
as Mother's Day and graduation roll around. He says it's really about supply and demand, and adds that ever since the
Carla
pandemic,
Jean, that's who's
prices
from
have
Waianae.
continued to rise.
Because there's a lot of variables a few months ago, we were dealing with high gas prices, then the raise of minimum wage.
Even with the price increases, people continue to buy flowers and lei. After all, here in the islands, it is tradition.
I never know they use gas to water the flowers.
That's why they're so expensive.
Well, we'll get worse if they start cracking eggs on it.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to find the up my wine, I think, but
It says West Side right there.
yeah, maybe it's one word. I'm trying to find something for.
Yeah, man. So it's Merry Monarch.
Yeah, there it is.
And then graduations,
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Okay, and then I have to go back because I want to make sure. It was Carla Jean Costa. I knew Mona Costa in Waianae. Is that any relation to you, Carla Jean? Mona Costa? Do you remember her? Yeah, she was in my class. You know, I think intermediate school. Maybe she went to a better school after intermediate. That happened a lot. You know.
ILH.
Yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of what mid-pack and that kind, you know. But okay, it's tradition for us locals to make. Let them buy them. Let's then to. I forget. I can't.
Maybe make leis, then to buy them.
Oh, it's tradition for us locals to make leis,
Yeah.
than to buy them.
Yeah.
Ooh, Julie, hey, he went fix your sentence.
Hey, Carla Jean's Mona's first cousin.
Oh, okay, yes, first cousin. Well, there you go. Okay, well then we gotta play this West Side role for you. Okay, hold on, we're gonna set it up. Ooh, yeah, Julie. There we go. She's thanking you for fixing her sentence.
If I could do one thing in this podcast,
that would be it.
Yes.
The Lay's thing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to set this up. I'm getting better at this. You know.
Yeah, it's not so clunkanized.
It's not so clunkanized. Oh, makeup lay. Okay, here we're gonna play another video. We haven't done this in a while. Play this many videos, but we gotta take care of Carla Jean Costa, first cousin of Mona Costa, my classmate. Okay, so here we go. Hey, Carla Jean, this is for you, and I girl.
Well then, what you do last summer out there on some Hawaiian isle? That's me with some friends and Corona. Well, it's gotta be good 'cause you only get one. Sitting on the beach, sand and the sun. That's living. That's the beauty of life. Wonderful life. Wonderful life. But you gotta be alive. She believes, and her laughter is sweet. And I'm one margarita away from asking her out. Find a little courage, I could be here all night. Leave me here standing if my timing ain't right. That's living. That's the beauty of life. Wonderful life. Wonderful life. But you gotta be alive. It's all written in our page. When we let something go, when we give from the heart, when we make a new friend, we will play on rainy days, and our ships will all come in. Yeah, living. gotta be alive. It's all written in our page. When we let something go, when we give from the heart, when we make a new friend, we will play on rainy days, and our ships will all come in. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. But you gotta be alive.
Oh, you got to be alive. And once again, mahalo Lono for donating all that wonderful music. Whew, and, you know, brother from Waianae too. People forget because he lives in Molokai now, right? But brother was Waianae. Boy, that's a
forgot.
up, right? Keone said he remembers Mona, and he says he thinks her brother was James. I didn't know James. I remember Mona Acosta. What a wonderful gal. She was just such a nice person. Ooh, Makaha, my old surf spot. Yeah, when we weren't at Yokes. I wonder if anybody else calls it Yokes.
I know, we call it Yokes.
Did you guys call it Yokes? Yeah, okay. Oh, there's Yokohama Beach, of course, and that's, you know, for all the people. And I had gas money.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of fun. Ooh. If can, get Lono's Wonderful Life from the radio, Kihei CD on his lonomusic.com website. Oh, mahalo, Rick. Thank you. Whoo, Bettina, wonderful. Remember canoe races from Dayside. Oh, Waikiki Surf Club. Love the music too. Okay.
Maybe she
look.
meant that side.
Huh?
From that side.
Oh, from that. Oh, races from that side. Oh, that's Auto Carrot.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely. Oh, yes, Carla. You did see that, huh? Okay. Mahalo no. Yokohama. Ooh, too long. It's too long. I got the CD. I listen to it often. What else would the beach be called besides Yokes? Even mainland girls like me know where Yokes. Even mainland girls like me knows where Yokes. Yeah.
Yokes.
Yeah, Yokes.
It's
And I'll
better
give you
than-
the short version. It's called Yokohama because the caretaker back in the days when there was a train that went around the island, he was the caretaker of that area, and his last name was Yokohama.
Oh.
And everybody, where you going? Oh, I'm going to see Yokes. I'm going to see Yokohama. I'm going Yokohama. You know, so, and then
I was wondering.
His name stuck because it's a Japanese name.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Keone Nunes often posts the real name.
Yeah, because it's the only one, right? I mean, every other beach, there's no Japanese name beach on the island, right?
The closest Chinaman's hat.
Yeah.
That's Chinese.
Well, that's the island, though. That's not the coast side.
Here's Jojo Girl, and she says, Devin, my day at our Hawaii food bank was very busy with the staff, and I was volunteering to sort it. Yeah. But here's another one here. This came earlier. I was saving it, and it says, hi there, Andy. Guess what? I went to volunteer at the Hawaii food bank yesterday and today, and the staff helping sort items.
Hey.
Mahalo, Jojo Girl, for the good work you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, you got 'em, Andy. And the Hawaiian name was Ke'awaula, which is red. Oh, okay, the red.
Ke'awa?
K is the red something. What is it? Red tide? Keone? Help me out.
I think ula in Samoan is like necklace.
Oh yeah, but it could be, the.
Yeah, there's so many different words.
Yeah,
I mean, definitions.
The
for one
red
word.
necklace. Oh, I like that. That sounds
Samoan
kinda
chief
cool.
get
Oh,
that
they're
right.
the Red Harbor.
Ah.
Yeah, there you get them. I knew it. Whew, I was close.
Yeah?
Man, that's thanks to him.
Yeah,
We drove all around, and he was pointing out all these things, and I was going, nah. I called that the mountain had the green lady, but brother knew the real names. Huh? And here's Nani Aloha saying, if anyone would like to check out Lono Music, and when Nani, C. Honda, and Ware, or Devin post a link, it's clickable.
Boom.
Because they are moderationists.
Hot links.
Hot links. Okay, let's do another. What are we on?
Before we go, can we say hello to your friends?
To my friends and sponsors.
Yeah.
I saw you starting to say sponsor.
Yeah, friends sounds nicer.
Yeah, and you know what? They are my actual 20-year friends. Doc Bailey Crane and Equipment. I rode motorcycles with him with the Pacific Knights Motorcycle Club.
Oh.
Yeah, and we rode together for 10 years. I haven't been riding lately. In fact, turned in my patch. But he is still riding, and owner, operator, and chief cook and bottle washer of Doc Bailey Cranes and Equipment. And he has the big cranes. He's in Las Vegas, Oakland, California, Hawaii, and Guam. He rents those giant cranes, fixes them, and teaches people how to do it. So that's pretty cool. Kia, right? Aloha Kia.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. That's right. And we have 2 Kias in my family. I always like to mention that. And we're working on the TNT
tinting.
Yeah, we're working on that commercial. It will be shot it'll be shot this coming Wednesday.
Oh.
And after that, cool.
And we give a shout out to our friends at Hawaii Volcanic Water.
Hawaii Volcanic Water, right there. I know. And tell them about the bottles.
So these bottles are made with recycled plastic. It's a beautiful aerodynamic. I'm reaching you. It's beautiful. It's plastic. It holds water.
What I like about it, and this is a weird touch, but on the top, they have like a raised islands. I was going, is that for blind people? You know, because they would really enjoy that. But you know what? I've been drinking it exclusively. So they can save a lot of money on laboratory animals.
Yeah.
Just watch me for the next month because I've been it's what I put in my cup.
Yes.
When it used to be like either coffee or an energy drink.
Get you the boost.
But I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. And that's our chill.
I kicked.
Yeah. So be Pono, do what's right. Please recycle. Hawaii Volcanic Water.
And I mean, Nani says, all moderationists here today. Oh, is that right? Wow. That's great. All the moderationists are present.
Hey, that's cool.
Hey, Cisco. How are you, brother? How's it, Andy and Gangi? Stay drinking Kona coffee, chocolate flavored, and eating Diet Subway meatball foot-long sandwich. 2 foot-longs for under $12.99. Wow, I guess that's one of his sponsors.
Nice. They helped him out with that car. It's funny, see, Honda pointed out that when I hold the bottle up, if you look at the screen, my face is backwards.
Oh, look at that. That is interesting. Good night, Felicia. Thank you for showing face. Appreciate it.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter. We call her the front row hottie because she was in the front row at the Blue Note when we were there, when James and I were there. And by the way, if you just joined us, James will be at Stand Up Honolulu, and I will be his opening act.
Yeah. It's funny, the reason we mentioned is that as you pan the crowd, and then all of a sudden you just, whoa, and then you pan again. It's that, and it was her, and we didn't say anything till later on, and he mentioned, oh yeah, I remember seeing you, and I was like, I saw her too.
I saw her too, right in the front row. Yeah. I know. I felt small, kind of guilty. How's it? Oh, okay. Wow, really, Cisco Julian? $8 for a veggie footlong, no protein in Boston. Well, yeah, but the plane fare to Boston.
Yeah.
James. Miles.
It makes that sandwich way more expensive.
Growing up, I picked coffee for years.
Ooh.
Up Mauka Aka
Hulalai. Hulalai, maybe hulalai.
No, hulalai. Maybe La'i? But anyway,
Yeah,
got
over
work
there.
and respect for the Aina. Yeah, well, picking coffee is.
Yeah.
My dad did that when he was a kid, and he told me, you never know work till you pick coffee, because you can't just, you don't. You have to look and pick the right ones, because if they look in your bag and they see the wrong ones, guess what? You're gonna be, and then you have to do a podcast.
Oh.
Woo. On the Big Island, guys. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, see you guys. Oh, are you going to be there, Pokoliti? Oh, Pokoliti's coming to the show.
Sweet.
Sweet.
But I was going to say, on Big Island. Oh, no, Hulalai is on Big Island. I thought Julie was on Big Island. No, Julie's Oregon, right?
I'm confused.
No, Julie over here.
Yeah, I know.
She's saying on Big Island. I think Hulalai, where she was picking...
Is on the Big Island.
Yeah.
What did you think it was in Oregon?
No, I thought she was on the Big Island currently, but I was mistaken.
She's in Oregon and has very long arms.
Yeah, she's
picking from Oregon. That's talent.
The tough part is fighting the trade winds and while you're picking it.
Pokoliti gets to go to all the best shows. Okay, great. Well, make sure to have a picture of your avatar around your neck so we Garen Balbarons will recognize you. Okay, Pokoliti. No.
Minnesota.
See?
I'm putting people everywhere on the country.
Well, Ann Ware thinks it's funny.
Oh, Portland, Minnesota. Close by.
Close enough. Okay, let's do another one of these news clips that we editorialize. I don't know what that one is. Huh? What? What? Oh, money? We play charades instead of him telling me, look for...
No. Oh, wait.
Oh, I see. Tourist.
Yes.
Tourist pays money. Oh, there we go. I hope I hit the right button now that corresponds it for this. Check this out.
$50 to visit state beaches, hiking trails, and parks.
If you're a tourist, he doesn't mention Kamainas don't get charged.
Yes,
that's
thank
what
goodness.
Visitors would have to shell out if a bill making its way through the state legislature is passed. Bryce Moore spoke to supporters as well as folks who don't like the idea.
You know how many people are surprised that Joe Moore is still on TV?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I hope he keeps doing it. I like his delivery.
Mm-hmm.
The bill calls for a visitor green fee program. $50 will get visitors a one-year license to visit state-owned parks, beaches, forests, hiking trails, and more. Representative Nicole Lowen says COVID's negative impact on tourism, but positive impact on the environment,
I think is a lesson that we need to continue to keep in mind as we move forward and not just get back to everything as usual and go back to making the same mistakes over again. And I think a green fee would help us to accomplish that.
The $50 would be put in a fund to preserve, protect, and restore the areas.
You know what I don't like about this? It makes it seem like we're a Disney ride or something, and you know that when there's going to be tourists that buy that and go, "Excuse me, I have my pass. Yeah. I bought my ticket to Hawaii."
Or you never get Samoan tourists coming from the mainland. You know someone's going to do it. They're going to buy one pass.
Yeah.
They go back, give them to their cousin. The cousin come visit. They keep sharing the pass.
I don't know. That's an interesting. How are they going to control that?
Lawmakers are still working out how much a civil fine would cost for visitors who are found in violation. The Hawaii Green Fee Coalition tells me the initial $50 itself is massive.
It generates significant funding. So at $50 a person, we're near pre-pandemic visitor levels.
Listen to these numbers.
That could generate over $400 million a year, every single year for conservation.
Now, I'm hearing some mixed reaction to this proposed green fee.
The tie is bigger than he is.
I was about to say the same thing. Brother, you got to get one more small tie.
So those of you that don't know, this is Joe Moore's son.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I was
Bryce Moore. Look,
that's why I was making fun of him when he was doing the Aloha Stadium story.
Oh, it's Joe Moore's son. Well, you know what? Hey, Bryce, time for get your own tie.
Yeah, he's using his father's one.
It doesn't look big when your father use them, okay? I didn't know that was.
Wonder how you got that
Coming
job.
to Hawaii is already expensive enough.
A green fee. Hawaii is already green. It's one of
Hawaii is already green.
the most beautiful places to live in the world. We're taxed coming here. We're coming for vacation. We want to enjoy the island. A license for a year. Most people don't get to come here in one lifetime.
But a Canadian visitor, he was more accepting.
Look at this here. Rick S says green feet. Does Josh Green get green enough? Oh, that's too funny. Now, because that was one tourist. Listen to what the Canadian has to say.
I personally would, because I use all those things, and again, I'm here for a month. I would easily pay $50 to be able to access all the beautiful beaches and things you have here.
Representative Lowen points out to those with concerns, the state doesn't own every beach and park.
I mean, there are more budget locations people can go to if 50 bucks is too steep.
The proposal is set to be heard in
How many people are going, hey, let's take a vacation to Hawaii? Oh, you have to pay $50 to go to the... We can't afford that.
How dare they?
the Tourism Committee tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll follow up and let you know what happened. Bryce Moore, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Look at what Keone says. He kind of looks like Jim Neighbors.
Oh, golly.
Golly. It's the tie. I bet you he put up with big-time grief for the tie.
Well, I think the other star, he was wearing like a T-shirt, the Aloha Stadium one.
He was in a T-shirt.
A T-shirt. And I was like, well, what's going on? Was he busy? And they said, hey, we need you for the star. Go now.
That's too funny. Yeah, Jeannie says, yeah, $50? Yeah, send him makaha. Listen, I paid an Enviro fee to visit New Zealand. Thought it was a reasonable thing to do. It was not a deal breaker. Oh, that's cool, Pokuliti. But you know what? $400 million, and that goes to keeping the areas that these guys go to nice.
Because like what you were saying before we came on live, you know, how green the island became during the pandemic because tourists weren't smashing, you know.
Yeah, smashing.
Stomping.
The kids are going, they do that? No, but especially Hanauma Bay, the fish got really nice.
Yeah, so the reef gets to recover, the animals get to recover.
Yeah, and the economy gets to recover.
Yeah.
It's just one more line item in a package deal that people book without thinking about. People won't even notice $50. That's like Vegas. You know what I mean? Vegas, I say, you know, the whole monetary system in Vegas is different. You know, like you say, hey, how much for the Coke? $20. What? In Vegas, how much for the Coke? $20. Okay, here, man.
Well, they charge you resort fee. That's why.
Here's a little something for you too. Get yourself something nice.
Forget about it.
Gotta go, gang. Okay, yeah, you warned us of that, Keone. I appreciate that. Mahalo for showing face, bro. Ooh, damn phone healing. What? What does that mean, do you suppose? Jeannie, damn phone healing.
I think that's she's speaking Thai. Damn phone healing.
Damn phone healing?
Yeah.
That sounds like Thai. So long till next time, Keone Nunes. All right. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So how much time we got? Oh, we got about 10 more minutes to the top of the hour. Oh, look, Carla Jean Costa. Hey, love you guys. Hey, Carla, please tell Mona I said hi when you see your cousin, okay? Oh, there you go. Mahalo, Keone. Yes.
Getting that driver license renewed.
That's what he's doing, right? I want to see the picture.
Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, of course, hide his information, but I wonder what's on their license. Like ours has the rainbow. If they have some kind of design that's unique to Thailand.
Wow.
Maybe like
a menu.
Yeah.
No, but you know what, Keone, just take your picture and make it your new avatar.
Oh, yes.
You know, that would be good. Aloha, Keone.
What? Bad news.
What happened?
Carla.
Oh, she passed? Oh, no. Well, you know, I have two brothers, and both of them are gone. My older one and my younger one. So,
yeah, my brother.
Sorry for your loss, Carla.
My brother passed too, April 2nd in 2018. So that's why, like, I don't really I'm not really big on my birthday too much because it's so close.
You know, there's a thing called survivor guilt. you
Yes.
know? And then when you like birthdays and stuff, you go like, especially my brother's birthdays, I was like, she is in heaven. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my sister usually sometimes takes a week off on the anniversary of his death.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So the next, so the next thing, that's a comedian right there, right? It's like, so
we both kicked into so what do you do for a living?
Where are you from? Hey, welcome to Hawaii. I think you owe us $50.
You can just give it to me. I'll pass it along.
I'll give it to Josh Green.
Oh, that's what we should do. Comedy fee. Just stand by the airport. You plan to tell any jokes and just have fun of any kind? Well, you got to pay a comedy fee. Oh. And we're pivot.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. That was a pivot divot. Okay. Shall we do that, or do you want to put? Does anybody want to hear another music video?
Well, the next, if you want me to charades you the next one, you let me know, because I'm ready for. You're going to get this one fast. That's how confident I am in my charading.
Oh, okay. So dark. What's in the DC universe? Well, no, I was Marvel, not DC. Okay?
Yeah, I was a Spider-Man kid growing up.
Divot. You gotta pay the green fee. Ooh, salompas. I don't know. I'm just saying.
So she owes $50 for the joke.
Here. Gil Soto wants to hear the Pearl City one.
Oh.
Yeah, and they hopefully will have the rail finished in July, but there may be a hang-up. Okay, let's do this one, and then while we're playing this, I'll search for the Pearl City one for you, Gil.
So this one is
Here we go, charades. Up. You didn't even have to do that one, just this one. It's the marijuana story, right? Yeah, okay. I think this is it. Again, buttons.
A huge marijuana farm on Oahu's North Shore is the focus of one of the hottest debates at the state legislature.
And as Daryl Huff reports, the farm offers medical marijuana patients access to grow their own, but critics say big farms are a threat to cannabis dispensaries and public safety.
Wow.
Hawaii state law allows each patient to have up to 10 plants, and with 1,000 patients signed up at this farm, they could technically have up to 10,000 plants. Karewailua rents the space to marijuana cardholders and their caregivers, with each plant tagged to an individual owner.
You must have the patient's registration number and the patient's expiration date on the card tagged at the base of the plant for DOH compliance.
What's spooky about it is potheads being in charge of that.
Yeah, the information.
Cannabis dispensaries
look at this,
are an
though.
essential service and are threatened by the cooperative sites.
We all know that cannabis is still a harmful product, and so
If you did this kind of stuff, trim buds and stuff, you hid in the back. You didn't want anybody. You were worried about the smell, and now it's on the news.
Well, not only that, if you did it in a group, you were topless because they didn't want you to steal any of it.
No, that was harder drugs.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't pot.
They're all the same to me.
that's the reason why we have dispensaries. That's why we have the medical cannabis laws.
The issue has led.
Boy, she seems like that girl at the party that goes, you guys.
to heated testimony at the House and Senate. Like
Oh
from
my
the
goodness,
founder
look at
of
that.
one dispensary.
Look at this guy.
I can tell you, I walked into this.
Yeah, and look, he's got a hairnet on because God knows, if his hair was red, no one would notice.
Potheads are like, wait a minute, there's a hair in my bud.
What? Oh, that's right. You're not a pothead.
Well,
red hairs, they call them red
and
hair.
purple or purple hair. All right, sorry, I apologize.
I don't know. It's been a while.
Facility signed a couple pieces of paper and was welcome to purchase cannabis.
The base in this thing.
Within about 15 minutes of arrival. So this is not a cooperative. This is an unlicensed and unregulated dispensary.
He sounds angry. I'm not
He is. He's
Native Hawaiian
bummed.
leader Bumpy Kanahele says 100 cardholders from his Waimanalo village joined Karewailua.
We used to have a grow there. We stopped because of Jason's
his expertise, the quality of medication, and a whole bunch of other things that is unseen. A lot of work going into that place.
There were also accusations
Quality
of
of the
unfair influence.
medication.
But let's show the list of many different politicians and senators who are being bought out by this
His
dispensaries.
shirt.
No
He
one
smokes
has
weed.
greater or lesser access because of campaign contributions.
Bought
so
out.
In this situation, we are listening to all sides.
After the health department proposed that cooperative farms would be limited to 5 cardholders, lawmakers compromised.
5?
The House would allow up to 20 growers, the Senate 50. Either number effectively shutting down Care Wailua's 1,000-patient site.
This is a month-to-month operation. This is a $1 million greenhouse. There's a lot going on here that, no, we're not getting rich.
From Wailua, Daryl Huff, Hawaii News Now.
He's high right now.
I know. Okay, here we're gonna go straight into the Pearl City, video. Okay.
See if they pass my house.
Yeah, this is for Gil Soto.
Down the road, far now have to see. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Boom, down the road, far as my eye could see. Down the road, far as my eye could see.
You know, James said something interesting while we were watching that video, you know, and talking about the rail, that the Hawaii bus system, you know, a number of years was voted the best in the country.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 times. So you don't really need. I mean, you didn't really need the rail, but it was an option that politicians wanted to, you know.
Well, when there's traffic, you know, the rail goes right over it.
Yeah.
Buses do get stuck in traffic,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And another thing, too, is people forget that the same people that won those awards for running the bus are very involved in the rail.
Yeah.
So, you know, fingers crossed. And people go, no way I would ride them. Of course you wouldn't ride it. It's not, this thing is not for our generation.
Well, I think I would ride it just to see. Like, you know, the view's got to be amazing.
Are you kidding? I'll be on there with a camera. We should do it together.
There we go. Podcasting live.
Podcasting live from here to the stadium.
And nobody that works there is going to be on it. So,
because it's
driverless.
It's driverless, right? Yeah. That would they may say, James, suit up. Oh, I was shocked. I was really shocked by the buses in Hawaii. They were everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the good thing, compared to other big cities, Hawaii drivers are friendly.
Yeah.
You're lost or whatever. I mean, I can say now I'm not working there anymore, but I didn't care if you had fare or not. You need a ride, let's go. I'm going that way anyways.
I seem to remember someone saying, no one ever got fired for letting someone ride for free.
That was my dad. He said, when he said, you know, people argue over fare, and then we write up the driver for giving the passenger a hard time.
Yeah, just let them go.
Nobody ever got fired for letting people ride for free.
Yeah, I love this. And then Kevin Frazier says, yes, and your holo card works on the bus and the rail.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh, Andy, you might. What, Andy? Might you wait till I'm there in July so I can tag along? Yeah, that works. Because July is that's the date that they expect it to go live.
Yeah.
But do you think there might be delays?
Wait, it's a state run, yeah?
No, it's state. You're
No
right.
way.
I'm sorry.
Are you crazy?
It's state run.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Yeah. It's Kapolei to Kalihi is the first leg that's going to be in July? Or airport?
No, stadium.
Oh, it's only stadium. Okay, Kapolei to stadium.
And then the next one is from stadium to town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And if we do this green fee, we can make it go all the way around.
There you go. Should be a great vacation for you too.
Yeah.
Vacation. We'll be on there. That's when I'm on the road and stuff. You're from Hawaii? Hey, let me ask you this. Where do Hawaiians go for their honeymoon?
I was like, oh yeah, where do we go? Vegas.
Sarcasm. When was that? Did you recognize sarcasm?
I remember in college when I went to school up in Buffalo, New York, and when the girls would be like, "You're from Hawaii?" I'm like, "Oh yes, I am." I milked that one.
Yes, I am.
Walk around. I'm from Hawaii, everybody.
Oh, they do that. Well, I had a gig one time. A guy saw me at the Improv and hired me for something in the Midwest. And I gave him the business no. Hey, I want 24-hour limo service, stay in 5-star hotels, and I because I didn't want to do the gig, right? Without blinking an eye, he went, "Oh, that'd be fine." What? Let me have your number, right? And I got there. Sure enough, this guy had this, and it was for the Bass Fishermen's Association.
Wow!
And these guys, I went to this convention. There was more money flying around that room because it's a huge business.
Yeah.
Giant boats and stuff. Anyway, I walked up on stage, and everybody was kind of talking. And when I walked on, there was this like sudden hush, and everybody's kind of looking at me, and I go, "Hey, how's it, everybody? My name's Andy. I'm from Hawaii." You hear the whole audience go, "Oh!" This guy yells out, "We thought you was Mexican." And I was like, "Oh man." It was. There's more to that story. I'll spare you, but
I'm
anyway.
gonna have to talk to you about that off camera, because
off camera.
I'm getting asked to do a lot of these graduations and.
Ooh, well, we'll talk about
Yeah.
that more. Okay. Hello, Andy and James and my Hamajang Ohana. How is everyone today? Devin just saying hi. What happened? Did I go all the way back to the top?
No, she switched to Twitch.
No, I'm also that far behind. Because sometimes when I click it goes back to the thing. Ooh, the first Hawaiian I met was a freshman in the freshman year of college, and I had no clue about anything. Me, a Minnesotan, and his name was Cowie Hart Hemmings. Cowie Hemmings? Is that Fred Hemmings? That anything to do with Fred Hemmings? Senator
Maybe.
Fred Hemmings. Fred Hemmings was a senator. Excuse me, a senator here in Hawaii, but he was also the first world surfing champ.
Really?
From Hawaii, yeah. And he was the world's first surfing champ. And guess who took second or third? I'm not in the junior men's. He was men's. That was Fred Hemmings. Guess who took third? He's been a guest on this show. This will blow your mind. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Don Stroud?
Don Stroud! Bingo! Oh, that's right. You paid attention.
I was going to say, I was
there.
there.
You might have missed it. Yes, it was actor Don Stroud, who was the, Anyway, Jerry. No, it wasn't Jerry. It wasn't Jerry. Yeah.
Oh, I gave it away.
No, that's okay. Oh, really? Don? Yeah, it was Don Stroud. Yeah, in fact, I have I'm sure I played this before, but I'm in that kind of mood. What happened here? How come I don't go back to this? Got all these darn. Let me see if I can.
It wasn't a guess. It wasn't a guess. I knew the answer because he was a guest and he mentioned it.
He was a guest. Yeah, here. Let me show you this. You know, with that Waikai thing. You know that.
The pool, wave pool.
The wave pool, right? Jerry sent me this. Okay, this is him surfing a wave pool in Arizona. Okay, I think it's in Arizona.
Where you would expect one of these.
Yeah, where you would expect, but this is basically the same kind of thing. But look at his style. Check this out. Yeah, this is Jerry Lopez, and this style. Watch how his left hand always comes up when he cuts back there. Whew. You know, I'm doing that on my one wheel now. You know, because we used to. He surfed pipeline. We paddle in to watch him surf. Oh wow! Because he just had this oneness with the wave. It was really weird. I just love this too, and that's not a real short board. And that looks like about I would say 6, 8, 7 feet, something like that.
Like he could do this for like hours until he gets tired, right? I mean. You want Casey was doing it. He was struggling.
Yeah, Casey did it for what, 15 seconds. Yeah. But you know what? People don't realize that when you surf a real wave, it isn't that long. A real wave, especially at pipeline or something, it's what, 10 seconds long, 15 seconds if you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know, and the people who do these wave pools go, it's a leg burner. I know. Hey, Magic Pili Kaki. What's that? Switching to YouTube as well. Facebook is bugged today. Oh, is it? Oh. Yep, look at that. Yep, you can tell who that is right away. Such a cool style.
It's the Magic Uso, Pilikaki.
The Magic Uso. Is that who that is?
Well, no, it's just Pilikaki, I know it's a Samoan thing, so.
Oh. There you go. That's fascinating. Yes, he was. Yes, he was in Conan. I think he regrets it too, actually, because of all the time he had to spend out of the ocean. You know.
See, a lot of people were thinking that the wave pool in Eva was going to be like when what is it? The local guy that he has a big one in the mainland now.
Kelly Slater's wave pool.
Yeah,
no.
They were thinking like that. And I was like, no, it's just a swimming pool and just like a treadmill in the pool.
Yeah, but that wave Kelly's pool is like
actual waves.
legit
Yeah.
waves,
Yeah.
you know. But it's huge too, you know. It's not like they could put it there. You'd need, you know, you'd need the old.
You need all of Pearl City.
You need Sand Island, and you'd need Kelly's money. Herbert Tanaka says, Andy, you get too much AI going on. Oh, do I? Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming on, so this should be interesting.
What a nice picture Herbert Tanaka has.
I'm sorry?
Herbert Tanaka's picture of these kids. That's a nice picture.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe, I don't know what the significance is. Is that them? Looks like it was colorized, or black and white colorized.
Because it looks like it's like from the Roaring 20s or something.
Yeah,
right?
but it's colorized, you know.
Nice picture, though.
Yeah, it is a very nice picture. But, you know, when I see something like that, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, why colorize something that's black and white when black and white is such a statement?
Carla Jean, right on time.
And look, Carla Jean with her black and white picture. Okay, you taking off, Carla? Okay, there we go. Okay, mahalo, bye. Well, okay, you taking off too? Yeah, it is toward the top. Oh, we're past the top of the hour. Okay, let's thank all our moderationists. And that would be Nani Aloha and Ware, C. Honda and Devin. Mahalo for keeping the bowling ball in the alley and not in the gutter. I thank you so much for that. Thank you to anyone who donated and subscribed, a.k.a. Papi Cheney for resubscribing. Thank you much. And if you'd like to follow us on Patreon, it's Patreon/Andy Bumatai. And on YouTube, you can join the membership. Yeah, okay. And it's like $5 a month, and it helps support the show. If can, don't worry. If cannot, no worry.
Yeah, I will say thank you, everybody, for saying happy birthday. I really appreciate it. Another year around the sun, so.
Yep. And we will be at Stand Up Honolulu tonight.
Yep.
I will be James Monty's opening act. I keep mentioning that.
And then you have shows on the neighbor islands.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I posted those on Facebook and stuff, and you know.
I'm gonna get a phone call.
You're gonna get a phone call. Yeah. On the I guess it's the 22nd, Hilo, and 28th on Maui, Maui Arts and Cultural Center, and Hilo, the beautiful Hilo Palace.
Yes, beautiful.
And then on Kauai, I think it's the 13th of May, the day before Mother's Day, we'll be at the Kauai Resort. Oh, and there's C. Honda with more information than anyone likes to read since high school. Right there. Okay, gang.
Thank you.
So, mahalo. Oh, look at this. Thank you, moderationists. Please appreciate it, Magic. Thank you so much. Okay, and there's Cecilia Charlene Lancaster. Any relation to Dave? She probably gets asked that so much. Oh, okay, gang. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Ellen. We will see you tomorrow. We're going to hit the button. Thanks, mahalo for being here. Aloha no.